being surprised every time.
Born and raised in Saskatchewan, Nick Romanchuk has spent his entire career in BC, from Lillooet to Kamloops, Nakusp, Lumbee, and Trail. He was promoted to the rank of inspector as the first officer in charge of Kootenay Boundary Regional Detachment, a structure his team built from the ground up.
I believe in very aggressive enforcement. I believe we're police officers. We need to go out. We need to arrest people. We need to arrest people that are causing problems in our community, and we need to bring them before the courts. What happens after that is up to the courts to decide, of course, but the public expects us to do that.
Romanchuk now oversees the RCMP E Division, which features 234 members and 100 support staff.
I have a certain style that I like to, put in place in my detachments. This is, I don't know, 6th or 7th one I've been in charge of now, and there are some things that I believe very strongly in, and there's some things I see here already where I would like to focus. We have Kelowna in the middle, we have West Kelowna and Lake Country, the 3 detachments that I'm responsible for, but if we're truly going to be successful, we have to strengthen that. We have to work as a region and not as separate detachments. I saw the benefits that we were able to achieve, certainly in the West Kootenay boundary area.
The 46-year-old believes in accountability for himself and his members. Understanding the type of work they do, he will also seek solutions to problems using their input.
I could go out and tell them about how to deal with a bar flush at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning on a Friday night in downtown Kelowna, because I've done it, I've been there. But I would rather listen to them because they're the ones who are doing it day in and day out. They're the ones who are going to have the better ideas than I will on how to deal with it. And I'd rather have them come up with those solutions on how to deal with those sorts of things. That's just an example, but I think that would sum up my style.
Romanchuk, whose dad also served in the RCMP, comes to a detachment that is dealing with the highest crime rate in the entire country.
That concerns me. I'd rather not be the chief of police in a community that has the highest crime rate. But a lot of good things are happening here, and we've seen the numbers go down. I think in July when I was here, we talked about a 15% decrease already for 2013. So they do have a lot of good things going on here and a lot of good things in place. And we just have to build upon that and make sure we keep working in the right direction. Certainly the criminal element here concerns me. We have a fairly strong organized crime influence here, a gang influence here, and we have to make sure that we're always in a position to be able to deal with that and address that.
Kelowna's top cop also believes in order to reduce crime, the RCMP needs to involve other agencies.
I believe in bringing all the stakeholders together to work with us. There are very few problems really, or issues that the police alone are going to be able to solve. Really what we deal with are societal issues. We get called as a last resort in a lot of cases. And we need to bring everybody to the table who has a part to play in dealing with these individuals, because the prolific offenders that we're dealing with, I'll guarantee other agencies are dealing with in another capacity as well, and they're taking on a lot of our resources to do that. So if we can coordinate that amongst ourselves, there'll be benefits across the board, and the end result will be a safer community.